Are we recording?
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah.
We need to remind people on the start of this, 2:30, the kickoff. We're doing the Chelsea match against Leicester, Arsenal against Bournemouth,
Yeah.
and whatever else is on that day we'll be talking about as
You
well.
can see
We've
the
got a
links in
guest
between
on,
us. Yeah.
Mr.
Really good
Jimmy
guest.
Conrad, Captain America himself.
You'd normally
All
pay
right?
for this.
Yeah, we got him. We got him for free because he's a friend of the family now at this point, isn't he?
He's a friend
Do
of
you
the
know what I
show.
mean?
He
If
values
I had-
friendship above
if I
what
had a
other people
sister-
value as an agent-client relationship.
Yeah, if I had a sister, I'd let Jimmy. Right, let's go. Premier League predictions now. Have you got the list of odds in front of you that we're giving out?
This one is the best sign-up offer of the weekend, apart from the Newcastle one. It's get Man City at 25-1 to beat Liverpool. That's a max £1 bet, £1 bet only, £5 minimum deposit plus £5 free bet if your bet should lose. It does say if you bet should lose.
Fuck's sake, man.
Winning paid and free bets. Available for a limited time, 18 plus, further terms and conditions apply. Please see those conditions.
Right, all right, man.
Link.
Right, will you just shut up? Right, you've done that. That counts for all of the bets.
For everything after this, assume that.
Right, all right. List the betting odds before we start.
25-1
all of them.
For Man City to beat Liverpool.
25-1 Man City to beat Liverpool. Right, next offer.
The next offer is 28-1 Newcastle to beat Swansea. That's actually good.
No, that is good. And I'll tell you now that I'll be taking that because, as far as I'm concerned, we're on a roll. We've won one, and now we're going to win another. Any other odds that you wanted to say?
You can also, you've just got your other sign-up offer, so which is
all right,
right,
check the links. Yeah. Right, let's go with predictions now. First game.
Can I just say, before we started this, we went, let's keep this one short.
All right, shit. We'll blast through these now. All right?
Yeah. Not that we're trying to keep it too short. Man City host Liverpool at the Etihad. Man City have lost only one of their last 8 Premier League meetings against Liverpool, winning 4 and drawing 3. However, the last defeat was in 2015, so they're doing pretty good.
Liverpool look really good at the moment, and the thing is, with City naturally being a possession side and Liverpool naturally being a counter-attacking side, and how bad City's defence is. This could get really feisty, this game.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Is Liverpool are going to rely on the fact that Man City are going to come forward and make a break on them, but I think Pep is going to be clever in this game. So,
all right. You think he's going to? Do you think he's going to, a bit like a Floyd Mayweather style, just let Liverpool wear themselves out? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then wear them down.
But the thing is, I think that's the thing with Liverpool is they have the ability to keep going for a full 90. Sadio Mane, he's got incredible pace, incredible.
He's very incredible. We've worked that out.
I'd say he's just all round incredible.
Oh, how have we ended up on the internet talking about football for a living?
He's incredible.
He's incredible.
Gabriel Jesus, he's incredible.
How is this our job, kid? We're fucking shite, man.
It's not our job. Sergio Aguero has scored in all 5 Premier League appearances against Liverpool at their Etihad, netting once in each game. That's why I'm going for Sergio Aguero to score in this game. But overall, I'm going to say Liverpool will win 2-1.
I am going to...
You can go against Liverpool.
What you're saying. In a way, it's so obvious what Liverpool are going to try and do that maybe it's too obvious and Pep might be a bit too clever for that. But at the same time, you can have any tactics you want. When your defence is available to be smashed, you're leaving yourself open no matter who you start. So I'm going to say Liverpool win 3-2.
Wow. Okay, so you're expecting a lot of goals.
Yeah. Definitely. These two, I mean, two of the best teams to watch in the country when they get going.
It will be interesting to see. It's probably one of the best games of the weekend, actually. But the interesting side is obviously that Felipe Coutinho might now be available for Liverpool. And he has scored in 4 of his 6 Premier League matches against Man City.
Is that the early kickoff?
Could it be the prodigal son returning?
I really shouldn't say this now because I'm starting to think to myself, Can I be arsed with it? But I tell you what, I'm going to go to work early and watch that game with you early. And
It'd be good of
maybe
you to get there for 12:30.
I'm thinking,
Oh
should we
God,
stream it? But
I'm
yeah,
early. I'm early. I know. I'm early.
I'm thinking to myself, should we stream it? But you know what I mean. It's one of them, innit?
Do you just want to Periscope for an hour before?
Well, just 2:30. Fuck it. It's fine. It'd be nice to just watch a game. Just
It gives Statman Dave something
the
to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I don't want Statman Dave to have to actually make conversation for a change. Do you know?
If he has
Bloody
nothing to
hell.
say, yeah.
God, we're one game in. This is going to take fucking forever. Right, we're going to have to. Right, let's bang out the next few. Come on, let's go.
Well, the next one's actually a really good one. Arsenal Bournemouth. This one is one of the 3:00 kickoffs that we're going to be keeping across all the games, because in England you can't really watch them, but we've got the stats and stuff like that. Arsenal's 3 home meetings with Bournemouth in all competitions have all ended in victory. They have a good record in this.
Bournemouth are a plucky side, though, is what I would say. They're one of those where they'll probably do better than you think in this game, aren't they? But the thing is with Arsenal, so much pressure's on them with the shambolic window that they had, and the expectations are on them. So yes, they should win this game, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 1-0 Bournemouth, would you? That badly. And then here it comes, fucking Robbie's outside, everyone's gone mental. Do you know what I mean?
I know
you can see that happening.
Yeah, but I personally feel like this one has Arsenal win written all over it.
Yeah. All right, let's go Arsenal. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal, because Arsenal's defence is still shite.
2-1 Arsenal?
I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal win.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I'm actually going to go 3-1 Arsenal win, and I think they're going to look like a more cohesive side in this one. The international break can be very kind to some people.
Well, they can't look any worse. All right, next game.
It's actually a really good point. They couldn't look any worse in that Liverpool game. They were awful in that Liverpool game. Oh, by the way, in the Liverpool game,
next match,
check Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, see if he plays. I think he'll come on as a sub. Anyway, Brighton versus West Bromwich Albion is another 3:00 kickoff. We'll be keeping our eye across. It's at the Amex. It's good. This is the first league encounter between the two teams since 1993.
Well, Brighton are due to win something, but then West Brom are a dig in the fucking mud type of team, aren't they? They're going to really make it hard for them. So I'm going to go for a 1. Yeah, they're going to 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay. West Brom have won just 3 of their 15 Premier League matches against newly promoted teams. I think sometimes West Brom have a tendency to underperform under Tony Pulis. They're good against the big sides when the pressure's on the big teams, because they can sort of sit back and make it hard. But when you're expected to win, they seem out of ideas sometimes. Yeah. So I'm going to say I think West Brom win this one 2-0.
You think Brighton are totally fucked in? Yeah.
I just think that even if Brighton
because if they don't get anything from this, it's been a terrible start for them.
It has been a bad start, and I think that bad start will continue.
All right, next match.
Sad. Next one's actually a real barn burner, but don't burn your barns down. Everton versus Spurs at home, 3:00, Goodison Park.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it 3:00 kick? Oh,
yeah.
Fucking hell, that'll be good then.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, little dirty little bastard that he is, eh? Don't get caught if you're fucking out about behind your missus' back. And if you are
allegedly.
All right, allegedly. And
also,
drink driving while he's doing it, the stupid prick.
Not only that, he was allegedly caught in the person's car.
The irony is, all those years ago when you tried that interview on him, yeah, he's made money since then, but he's made himself look like a right daft cunt.
It's actually a really good point, and there's synergy there, because I think we might be getting an early copy of FIFA 18 this week, and I had to interview him for FIFA 12,
so good.
Makes me feel good about myself. I'm gonna say
Spurs are away. Right, Harry Kane can actually score now because it's September. Spurs aren't at Wembley.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna say Spurs win. I'm gonna say Spurs win. And I'm going to say it ends up 1-0 Spurs.
Yeah, I don't think this one's going to be a particularly high-scoring game, mainly because I think I think Spurs at times struggle. I also think...
With the Del Ali celebration.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. No, but it's not... He didn't do it straight to the camera. He just sort of did it off-camera more like that. But it was just a joke to his good friend, Kyle Walker.
It wasn't a masculine one though, was it?
No, it was definitely it was quite.
It was like a feeble little
it was
finger,
quite
wasn't
feeble.
it?
Yeah, it was.
Someone's just looking at us. I'm giving it that. Look, I'm fucking sick of you. Sorry about that.
Wayne Rooney scored 11 goals in his past 16 Premier League appearances against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Do you think Wayne Rooney could score on the weekend and then also score this weekend?
I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise us, but because when a player's in the papers for all the wrong reasons, they tend to bang a goal in, don't they?
Yeah.
And then the commentators go, "Oh, Wayne Rooney answers the critics in true Wayne Rooney fashion," and then he just jizz all over the commentary box. Anyway,
he's a good guy.
He's still a prick at the end of the day. Anyway, now I'm going to say 1-0 Spurs. Your prediction?
I might go 2-0 Spurs now, just to sort of spice it up a little.
All right, next one. Spice up your life.
The next one's actually another really good one. It's Leicester City versus Chelsea.
Oh yeah, I'm up for this. Now that Chelsea is Eden Hazard due back soon?
Fairly soon. He's been doing a lot of interviews recently.
Him and Morata together, that is going to look fucking sexual. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually is quite exciting.
Two really switched on, intelligent players, and then you get the legs of Willian and Pedro on the other side. That is just going to look.
Reading the Metro right now, it says Chelsea news: Antonio Conte won't rush Eden Hazard back from back.
Yeah, he doesn't need him, does he? But
no.
Yeah, Leicester. See, Leicester now Chelsea are going to win this one. Is it at Stamford Bridge as well?
No, this one's at the King Power Stadium. Antonio Conte's side have won 13 of their last 17 Premier League away games. They've got a good away record. God, Jesus is looking at me. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm getting a bit of that myself now. It's just on the arm, though, you can't see it.
Yeah.
3-1 Chelsea. I just think that, Leicester, they're just not the side they were that season where they had that amazing season, and they're still a bit open to be smashed to bits.
There's so much narrative in this one as well, because Danny Drinkwater's obviously transferred between the two teams. It'll be interesting to see if Drinkwater plays.
Has he signed? Has he?
Yeah.
I didn't know he'd signed.
You didn't watch any of the transfer deadline day?
Oh, none of them stupid streams. No, sorry, mate. Waiting to see if fucking Sanchez moves from Arsenal. Is he going to move? Is he going to move? Is he going to move? And literally watching hours worth of nothingness.
Just people asking, is he moving? And trying to make it.
So he did, how much was it for Drinkwater? Do you know?
I think it was I think it was 35 or 40 million.
Fucking hell, mate. I mean, Drinkwater's a good player, but that's insane. That's mental.
I guess they were a little bit desperate, right?
Well, why be desperate when you've had Nemanja Matic? Why let him go? Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Chelsea 3-1. Yeah.
I like that. I also think Chelsea will go. I think Chelsea will go 3-1 as well.
Next game.
Obviously, there's mention of the transfer window here. My favourite bit was Richard Keys saying, The transfer window doesn't slam shut, it just closes. And I thought, you're really just changing the metaphor a bit, aren't you prick?
Richard Keys is a fucking bell end. Next question.
It wasn't a question. Southampton Watford. They also kick off 3 p.m. No doubt we'll be constantly casting an eye over Southampton Watford. Two technically proficient teams challenging up the table, could potentially finish as high as the exciting height of 8th.
Yeah, Watford have actually looked really decent under the new manager. So
great.
And I'm not. Gabby
Marco Silva.
He's scored recently, so I'm thinking to myself, maybe he'll go on a bit of a run now, maybe not, because he went through. He's one of those, isn't he? When he catches fire, that's when
streaky.
Lump on him.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a draw because I'm really unsure with this one. I'm going to say 1-1 or 2-2, maybe 1-1. We'll go 1-1.
Okay. But apparently, the Hornets have kept a clean sheet in their last 2 Premier League games and have restricted their opponents just 4 shots on target overall in those last 2 games, which makes me think if they can restrict Southampton, and I think there was a stat that we got a few weeks ago where Southampton took a lot of shots but didn't get very many on target. I think we'll see a 2-0 win to Watford in this game.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Watford if anyone would win it, yeah.
To be honest,
I'm 1-1. Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed about the whole weekend because really I'm looking forward to the West Ham preview when we can call them the Dildo Brothers. So Stoke City versus Manchester United. This one's the 5:30 on Saturday. This one's actually going to be a pretty decent game. I'm excited to see what how Mark Hughes chooses to roll over for Manchester United.
Well, the thing is, though, Man United have been on a hell of a run, but that run will end at some point. It's just a case of when. And maybe a former player is the man to mastermind that.
That's a good point, because actually Stoke are unbeaten in their last 4 home Premier League games against Manchester United. They've won 2 and drawn 2. Sorry, I'm not.
And I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure. I remember former Man United players as managers tend to do okay against Man United. I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule.
Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce. Yeah.
I don't know.
Steve Bruce.
Hesse started brilliantly for them, didn't he? So
Emil Hesse.
They've got threat. They've got a threat there. But with Man United, it just seems like they're just going to bully everyone who they come up against. Even in the last game, it was, who did they play in the last match? It looked like fucking shooting practice for the majority.
Was it West Ham?
No, I don't think it was West Ham was the first game of the season, but
they absolutely screwed them out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Man United, it generally they just break teams down really well at the moment. That's what they struggled with last season.
It was Leicester. They won 2-0 against Leicester last. They've scored 10 goals in 3 games.
Schmeichel had a very good game and he still conceded 2. Like it literally was just shot after shot after shot. Pogba's really coming into his own. Lukaku's unlocking the defence. Rashford is looking fucking better and better. I mean, he looks sensational. So yeah, you're going to go a Man United win, aren't you? Like, say they haven't even conceded a goal yet, Man United. So even that would be a fucking good thing. I'm going to say they score 2 or 3 in this, maybe 2 or 3-1.
Wow, 3-all, incredible. Oh right, okay.
2 or 3-1. I'll go 2-1 Man United. Maybe it might not be.
I'll go 3-0 Manchester United. Yeah. Just to break Mark Hughes even more and probably push him a little bit closer to the door. Earlier, I said that Manchester United will probably win the league. I think I still believe that. Yeah. Burnley, Crystal Palace. This one's the 1:30 on Sunday. Woo. Burnley won both Premier League clashes against Palace last season. Do you think they can continue that?
Judging by how shocking Crystal Palace looked in the last game, yes. Palace looked like a bag of shit in the last.
But do you think they'll have tightened things up over the international break? You'll have had a bit of a chance to train with them, put them through some drills, say that this is the style I want to play.
Well, they certainly weren't keeping it tight in the last match, so I don't know, mate. I think he has to change the whole style, like not just tell them what to do, but trying to play expansive football with Palace isn't going to work. He needs to change the whole thing, I think. Admit he's beaten. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people are also saying, of course, that they should never have taken De Boer on in the first place, but that now maybe seems a little bit too late.
Well, Parish wasn't that keen on him when he got him, from what I remember.
Imagine being in charge of a club and then going, we got someone, but, not that into it.
All right, I'm going to go for a Burnley 1-0 win with that one.
You keep taking on my predict. I'm going to go 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-1.
Right. Next.
The next one's the barn burner, the big dogs. A swan versus what looks like some sort of Neptune horse. It's Swansea versus Newcastle.
This is one of those games where I'm quietly confident, so that's exactly why we're going to lose.
Well, because they've just got Renato Sanchez to run the midfield. They've just got
by the way, so pissed off about that.
Yeah, you guys.
So pissed off about not. I mean, a lot of people would have wanted him. I don't know how the fuck he's ended up with Swansea. I've got no clue. Obviously, their manager's got a good knowledge of like Spanish football and whatnot, so he's done well there. But
Spanish football, he was in Germany.
Who? Swansea's manager, didn't he? Wasn't he former assistant manager at Real Madrid?
Yeah, and also at Bayern Munich to Carlo Ancelotti, because I think Ancelotti's
Spanish
the link.
Football as
Spanish
well.
football, German.
Anyway, the point is, Newcastle look really good against West Ham.
Right.
I'm really happy with Hosselu. Marino looks like he's finally settling in.
Yeah.
I say finally. He's played 3 fucking Premier League games. Poor lad, I've already gotten on his back.
Poor
But
guy.
and I think John Joe Shelby is available for this game, which should give us some options for a change. So yeah, is it at Swansea? I can't remember. My brain's
It's at Swansea. Yeah. This should be called is 2 men guess football. Let's guess football.
Let's guess football. I mean, I might title that. Hopefully we can think of something better. But anyway, I'm going to say Newcastle win this one, and I'm going to say it's 2-1 to Newcastle.
That means that if you were to sign up through your brand new offer, then you could get odds of 28-1.
Loving it. I'm loving it.
I think some people are quietly confident in Swansea because of their new signings. I wonder if they'll have had time to integrate them. I wonder if they'll have had time to train with them. There's Bonnie, there's Renato Sanchez. Will they start? We'll see.
They've got that defender. Is he called Mawson? He's a bit of a pain in the arse, him. He seems all right, actually. He seems quite decent. I might be totally wrong, but I've seen him have a couple of decent games in a team full of shit.
There's obviously also the excitement of Tammy Abraham as well.
Yeah. I mean, he did really well to get him behind that Palace defence, so he's definitely someone we need to keep ahead of. But yeah, is there any more games, mate?
Yeah, there's just one final game between West Ham and Huddersfield United. Monday, 8:00, and this weekend, the Dildo Brothers, the owners of West Ham United, I'm not joking, one of Sporting's hierarchy called them the Dildo Brothers.
I mean, that's kind of what they are. But to be honest,
imagine being known as Dildo Brothers. Like, that makes it sound like you use, use them together.
Double-edged, like lightsaber type thing.
All right,
you know what I mean? Connecting. Maybe we could have that as the thumbnail. Just the West Ham owners
conjoined by a lightsaber.
Huddersfield played pretty well this season, no doubt about that. West Ham have been awful. So, and in West Ham, the fans are really piling the pressure on right now, and I don't think Bilic has got many more games. His vote of confidence was one of the most pathetic I've ever seen in history. He'll remain in charge for now. So I'm going to go.
By the way, that's not a vote of confidence. That's just saying nothing's changed.
Has come out. Who was that lad who signed from? I think he signed from Norwich to play for them. I can't remember.
Don't know.
Was it Brady or someone? I can't.
Oh, right, okay. Karen.
He did an interview saying. He was literally saying to us when I was about to go on as a substitute, what side do you want to play on? And he said, I was like, well, you fucking signed us for like 10 million or whatever it was. Do you not know which side I play on? Like,
yeah, but then anyway. Bilic might also be a little bit like, I want to give him the freedom to go where he wants, or maybe he's used to playing with more technically intelligent players.
So yeah, because of all the pressure that's on West Ham, I am going to say Huddersfield win 1-0. 1-0.
That's interesting because their goalkeeper is looking to become the 4th goalkeeper in Premier League history to keep a clean sheet in each of his first 4 appearances in the competition.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Good luck to him. Hopefully he gets me the whole thing right and I'll get me bet win.
Yeah.
Your prediction?
I'm also going to go. You know what though? Is he going to keep a clean sheet against West Ham? I reckon West Ham are going to bundle one in. They'll come back looking a little bit changed. I think it's going to be 2-1 to West Ham against Huddersfield. 2-1 to Huddersfield against West Ham.
All right, there are our predictions. Let us know your predictions in the comments below and like the video, as always. Subscribe to the channel. Anything else you want to add there, Loz?
Subscribe to iTunes.
Yeah, subscribe to iTunes. Links in the description below to the whole thing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.